nice. 100. No, I'm just joking. It's 259.
Hi, I'm Diana. You can call me Anna, and I'm coming to you from Alameda, California, home of the Ohlone people. I myself was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
What up? I'm BJ, and I'm coming from you live from Tempe, Arizona. And originally, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Gateway to the West.
Hey, I'm Diana as well, and I am coming to you from the land of the Tongva, Kizh, and Chumash peoples, also known as Los Angeles, California.
I've been living with type 1 diabetes for 26 years.
24 years.
17 years. I was diagnosed when I was 20. How old were you?
I was 11.
4.
What is something you wish someone had told you earlier?
That saturated fat causes insulin resistance, so while I can eat whatever I want, there are consequences.
That diabetes doesn't control my life, that I control diabetes.
What do you wish someone had told you sooner?
How many people around the world are managing this condition?
Can I ask you two something personal?
Sure.
Sure.
How much does your diabetes cost you, roughly, like each month?
$90 to $95.
Yeah, about the same. 95, give or take.
I pay over $600 a month. I mean, insulin costs me $35, but I have to pay hundreds of dollars for insurance in order to pay $35 for insulin a month.
My job covers my insurance. Thank God.
Same here.
So, what's your go-to snack for a low blood sugar?
Dates.
Bananas.
Peanut butter. Yeah, Peter Pan to be exact.
What do you do more of because you live with diabetes?
Pay more attention to what I eat.
Being disciplined and exercising and dieting. How about you?
Think about food, carbs, exercise.
Oh, I hate counting carbs so much.
I hate exercise. I used to love exercise. I was an athlete before getting diagnosed, and now when I exercise, I crash too hard, so I just avoid it. I mean, so what do you do less of?
Drinking.
Me too. Oh man, me too.
Our options are limited.
I tried to join the military.
I tried to join the Peace Corps.
You know, when I was 18, I tried to join the military, but they said that they couldn't provide insulin for me and I was a liability. But they sure made me sign up for the draft, just in case.
Can either of you think of a time when you've had an advantage because of type 1?
No.
Nope.
What do you fear most about diabetes?
Needing dialysis?
Dying young.
Living without insulin and just watching my body deteriorate bit by bit.
I also fear dying first in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm going straight for Walmart's pharmacy. All of them. So.
My partner will be there right with you. He is my biggest support in managing my diabetes. So who's part of your support team?
My doctor, my nurse. I love my nurse, Ana Perez. I also love my fiance and my family.
Yeah, my wife and my mom are my biggest supporters. My mom was a single parent for the longest time, and so when I finally got kicked off her insurance, I was like, that's when diabetes became real to me. I had to get my own insurance.
I can relate. For me, it was a series of moments, really. I mean, the older I get, the clearer it is to me that if I don't manage this condition, my quality of life suffers.
And we three are fortunate to currently have access to what we need to manage it. We have access to insulin. I mean, 1 in 2 people who need it don't have access to it right now.
Who wants this cookie? I want this cookie. It's Insulin's birthday, so I deserve a cookie. Without you, Insulin, I couldn't eat this cookie. You couldn't see me be happy right now and not pass out without insulin. So, this one's for you.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Insulin. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
100 is so old. 100 is revered. A century seasoned with lives saved, stories told, people with diabetes and dreams, people with diabetes and opportunities, and families and full, healthy, robust, complicated lives. Happy birthday, Insulin, and thank you.
Huzzah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
100 years ago, insulin was discovered. And 100 is the number I'm aiming for in the US for my blood sugar to be. By some statistics, 1 in 100 people has type 1. 100 is a perfect score on a test, but is perfection really the best goal? Is 100 enough when less than 100% of us who need insulin have access to it? I'm grateful for these 100 years, but 100 isn't always whole. It's not always a complete picture. I mean, 100 pennies is how much Frederick Banting, Dr. Charles Best, Professor J.J.R. McLeod, and James Collip each sold their insulin patents to the University of Toronto for. So why does it now cost hundreds of dollars? I'm going to celebrate this discovery. I'm going to celebrate that because of this discovery, we've stayed alive to live another 17, 26, and 21 years.
I'm celebrating the T1 International community and the fact that we're coming together on this day.
I'm celebrating so I can keep advocating, so I can keep going. I mean, I'm celebrating so I have the strength to advocate for insulin for all. I am not blind to the inequities. I am not blind to how much further we have to go. But in order to have the strength to keep on keeping on, I need to celebrate how far we've come.
Dear 100, some days I seem so close to you, and other days I seem halfway across the world. 100 steps I'll take, 100 miles I'll walk just to feel complete. 100 degrees and the heat is still rising. Why are we dividing? Thriving for profit under corporation outfits? Stop it. I want to live life, not just survive. I'm a tough SOB, but I don't want my future grandchildren to have to fight like me. Some days I sit and I ponder, where will we be at in 100 years?
Where will we be in 100 years?
Where can we be in 100 years?